who inhabited the Mount Amanus region between Cilicia and Syria, to rebel against their Muslim overlords and migrate south towards Mount Lebanon. They created a path of devastation all the way to the walls of Jerusalem. Believing them to be proxies for the Byzantines, Muawiyah was unnerved enough to seek a peace with Constantinople, which entailed a humiliating annual tribute of 3,000 pounds of gold, 50 slaves, and 50 horses. The Mardayites, however, remained a persistent problem for the Caliphate. In 689, Abd al-Malik ibn Marwan, one of Muawiyah's successors, was compelled to again petition the Basileus, the emperor, for relief. He renewed the aforementioned treaty with Constantine's heir, Justinian II, with some generous embellishments in return for the relocation of at least 12,000 Mardayites to Byzantine territory. Most of these Justinian resettled in southern Asia Minor, where they were enlisted into the Caribbean theme as oarsmen. Around this same time frame, the emperor seems to have detached central Greece from the Caribbean theme to create the Hellas theme based in Corinth. The Caribbeanoi retained responsibility for the Aegean and the south coast of Asia Minor. Its strategos continued to maintain his headquarters at Samos, but his subordinate Drungarios, accountable for the southern shore of Anatolia, was based at Kibira, home port of what became known as the Kibirayot fleet. Most of the Mardayites served here. Regrettably, the reign of Justinian II degenerated into sadistic insanity shortly thereafter, ushering in a chaotic period in Constantinople's palace politics, during which no fewer than 6 different rulers in a score of years would claim the diadem of the Byzantine Basileus. The Umayyad Caliphate took full advantage to extend its power westwards. Abd al-Malik dispatched an expeditionary force of 40,000 soldiers under Hassan ibn Numan al-Ghassani to conquer North Africa. The latter took Carthage in 695, the same year that Justinian II was deposed by Leontios, the strategos of the Hellas theme, and banished to Cherson in southern Crimea. Leontios sent the Kibirayot fleet under Patricios John to recover Carthage in 697. The latter actually accomplished his mission, but only because Hassan ibn Noman was distracted by a Berber uprising in the interior. Once the Umayyad general had successfully dealt with the insurrection, he chased the Byzantines off and reclaimed Carthage in 698. The Kibirayot crews, fearing retribution for their failure from the notoriously unforgiving Leontios, murdered Patricios John and named their own Drungarios Apsimeros as emperor. With the help of the Kibirayots, the latter was able to depose Leontios and claim the throne for himself as Tiberios III. In the meantime, Hassan ibn Noman, recognizing the continued vulnerability of Carthage to Constantinople's sea power, elected to move the region's capital slightly inland to Tunis, located on a lake of the same name. Subsequently, Abdulaziz, the governor of Egypt and the caliph's brother, appointed Musa ibn Nusayr as governor of Ifriqiya, north-central Africa, and sent 1,000 Coptic shipwrights to construct a fleet. As a consequence, a canal was dug between the Gulf of Tunis and the lake, permitting a new Arab arsenal to be built at Tunis. By 704, Musa's shipwrights had produced 100 vessels, which he used to raid Sicily and Sardinia. Worse yet for the Byzantines, Musa's maritime muscle allowed him to continue the Umayyad expansion westwards, exposing all the empire's western provinces to eventual conquest. And Constantinople was helpless to prevent it. Palace disarray persisted. In 7